I've got my boiled hop concentrate here, and I'm going to add that to the fermenter first. And yes, it's leaves and all, but it will, after fermentation, settle out to the bottom, so I'm not too worried about that. And then just drain it. And I want to see if I can do the whole 10 liters, or should I sparge? Will I need to sparge the grains? So I buggered up the whole previous segment again because I left the mic off again. But yeah, here we have it. I don't know, and I messed up on recording as well. It's new cameras, new mics, it's new technology that we're trying to get used to. So basically we got, say, about 9 liters, 9.5 liters of wort out of that, along with the hops that we added. I've sealed it off with my airtight lid. I've got my bubbler in there, and this fermentation should take another week, maybe 2, I don't know. We'll see how it goes. Yeah, and then we'll do a follow-up video on this one. I also dried hopped with about half a teaspoon to a teaspoonful of hops, just because I like the aroma of that hops. Now these two ancient recipes, the one with the thicker slurry, I just want to show you, you can see the active fermentation taking place here. However, I think it is quite thick, but some of the recipes says it is a thick porridge-like beer. The other one, I decided to actually add 1 tablespoon of the grains in as well. I think just to help with flavor or something. It looks so pale in comparison to the other one, but as you can see, the fermentation is still quite very active. There you can see the fizzy bubbles going up, and everything's quite busy here. And as the sediment settles out, it will be clearer at the top. But both of these should be ready for tasting tomorrow, which will be the 1st of January. Today is the 31st of December, New Year's Eve, and my birthday as well. So if you like content like that, give me a huge birthday present, and subscribe to the channel, share with your friends, leave a comment, wish me happy birthday, and also tell me what you think about these ancient beers.